Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on my video. My name is Jess and today I'm going to be sharing with you my running essentials. So I'm just going to be showing you a couple of items that I feel help me run a little bit better. I'm by no means saying that this is stuff that you absolutely need to have in order to become a better and more efficient runner. It's just what I like and I want to share with you, and hopefully it'll help you out. And also, if you have any tips for me, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. Before we get started though, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I have a little bit of everything. I have beauty, outdoorsy stuff, food. I just started doing daily vlogs, so a little bit of everything. Hopefully there's something that you'll like. So subscribe and we can hang out some more. All right, let's get started. So just to start off, I just want to let you know that the reason I'm doing this video is basically just to hold myself accountable. I signed up for a half marathon that I'm doing at the end of September, and I just really want to do well. This will be the third one that I've done, so this will be like third year in a row. And I just didn't do very well the past 2 years, and I really want to do well this year. I want to be held accountable. I want to stick to my training and really do well. I am not an athlete. I'm not super fast or anything. My goal time is 2 hours and 30 minutes. I will be very happy with that time. The first year that I did it in 2 hours and 45 minutes. I did not stick to my training. The furthest I got in it was 12 kilometers, and a half marathon is 21K. So I didn't do very well. My time was 2:45, and it wasn't that bad considering my goal was 2:30. So it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as how it went last year. And last year my training was even worse. I only went up to 10 kilometers and my time was 3 hours and 15 minutes. So it was really bad. I actually ended up getting like a bit of a sore knee, and everything from the knee down on my left leg was getting kind of numb. So I just took it slow and I didn't push too hard because I really didn't want to injure myself. And like I was fine like the day after. I just needed to take it easy. But I mean, I didn't train, so I wasn't surprised that this happened. So this year I really just want to do well. I want to train and I want to stick to my training. I want to do at least running 3 times a week. Bare minimum 2 times a week, but I really want to hit the 3. The training program that I'm doing says 5, but some of them are kind of like if you want to, and I don't want to be running 5 days a week really. I like to go to the gym and lift weights as well. So I just know myself, if I'm running, it's going to be hard to push myself to go to the gym on top of that. So 3 times a week I think is going to be really good. And yeah, let me know. Are you guys training for a half marathon, marathon? Are you kind of on the same boat that you just need some accountability? If so, leave me a comment. I'm here for you. Let's chat. All right, so let's get started. The number one item that I like to have on me at all times basically, but especially during running, is my Apple Watch. So I have the 2nd generation that has the built-in GPS. So in conjunction with my watch, I use the AirPods. And I have Apple Music as well, so I can store the music right on my watch, and then I just go for a run. I just pop these in and then I can just go. So I really recommend them. I used these for the half marathon last year. I've never had an issue. They've never like slipped out, fallen out, felt kind of loose. I've had no issues. I really like these, and I would totally recommend them to anyone. I really like my Apple Watch as well, but I'm totally part of like the Apple ecosystem. So there are a lot of other running watches out there. If you're not a fan of Apple, just do some research. Garmin is really great. Before I got the Apple Watch, I had Garmin, and they have excellent GPS, so I really trust that one too. If I'm going for short runs, this is literally all I go with. I just go. I don't take my phone with me because I don't need it. Who do I need to talk to while I'm running? Nobody. So this is what I take for short runs. For long runs, on top of this, I have this running belt. So this is by Camelback, and it's just a running belt. So it has a clip on the front here, a side pocket, and then it has the little pouch for the water bottle. So it has an insulated water bottle, and I really like it. It has like an open and close, like it locks, so it won't leak while you're running, which is really good. I fill it with water, and then I also add these BCAA. So you kind of have to do your own research and see if that's worth it to you. I do feel like these do help me recuperate faster. So if I'm going for a run that's longer than 9K, I take the running belt and I fill this up with the BCAAs. If I'm going for a shorter run, so anything less than 9K, I'll go for my run and then I'll come back and then I'll have a water bottle full with the BCAAs to help me recuperate. That's just what I like to do. You definitely don't have to do that. You can just have water and be totally fine. So in the little pouch, I like to take some tissue paper or toilet paper, because running, for whatever reason, just kind of clears out my sinuses and I tend to get a runny nose. So I just keep some toilet paper, tissue paper with me so that I can blow my nose so that it's not a super big hassle. Like I'm not just like leaking, because that's gross. I also keep chapstick with me because I hate running with dry lips. I just find it really uncomfortable. So if I have dry lips and I just lick them, it's just a horrible vicious cycle, and I hate that. So I always keep chapstick with me so I can reapply during long runs. If I'm going for a short run, I'll just put it on before I go and not take it with me because I'll be fine. Even with short runs though, I do take the tissue paper because I get a runny nose like that. It doesn't last the whole time, but if there's anything in there, it'll flush it out and then I'm fine. I also like to use this hat. I'm pretty sure this is like a golfing hat, but I really like it because I prefer to have my hair up in a bun when I'm running. I can't have it down. I can't have it in like ponytails or pigtails or anything. I hate the feeling of my hair touching my neck when I'm sweating. So I always have this running hat because it keeps the sun out of my eyes and it shades my face. And it's just what I really like. A lot of people just like to go on with the running cap and don't mind like your sweaty neck touching your hair, but I really hate it. So this is what I use, and I like it because it's pink and really bright, and you know, people can see me and not hit me with cars. So I really like this. I recommend it. This one's just by Nike. Just got it at like a hat store. I also like to use this. This is a facial sunscreen by Aveeno. It's SPF 50. I just use this every day anyways, but especially if I'm going for a run or like really long runs too, it's just really important to have sunscreen. This is what I use for my face. This one is the one that I use for my body. So this is just the Banana Boat Sport Performance SPF 50 as well. And I just put this all over my body and then I'm out the door. Like, I live in California. It's always sunny here. And if you're out just for a little bit, you can quickly, like, I don't really burn that easily, but it's still really good to have SPF all over just to make sure I don't burn. As far as the shoes that I'm using to run with, these are the ones. These are Nike Women's Epic React Flyknit running shoes. It's a bit of a mouthful, but these are the ones that I'm using. I've only had these for about a month, maybe 2. I don't know the exact time, but I really do like them. They're very soft, they're cushiony. I feel like I have like a tiny bit of a bounce when I'm using them, so I actually really like them. I would recommend them. So those are the shoes that I'm using. With that said, I am very prone to blisters on my feet. So I always use Vaseline. I slather it on my feet, put my socks on, put my shoes on, and then I go. And I don't know why, it's just genetics, whatever. If I don't use this, I get blisters. And blisters are really uncomfortable, especially if you're running often. So, but this helps. Like, I haven't had blisters in a very long time because I just slather this on and I'm good to go. There are a lot of other like balms that you can buy and whatnot, and I have this other one. This is Body Glide. I got this at Sports Check in Canada. I'm sure you can get this at like Dick's Sporting Goods or any kind of sporting goods store. And I tried this on my feet. It does not work. I still got blisters, so I would definitely recommend Vaseline if you're like me and you're prone to blisters on your feet. I do, however, like this for my thighs. So I have thick thighs. If I'm wearing shorts, I will use this because otherwise I'll get like a bit of a rash, and that's just not fun. So if I'm going out for a run, I'll use this if I'm wearing shorts. Or even if I'm just wearing shorts and I know it's going to be like a long sweaty day, like I'll use this. So when I was in Mexico, I was using this just to do the excursions. Like I wasn't going out for runs or anything, but I was in shorts and it was hot, it was sweaty, things rub, this helps. Definitely recommend it if you have that issue. So the last item I have to share with you is a foam roller. There are so many different brands, so many different kinds. This one I got at Sports Check in Canada. This one has like a bunch of like little lumps all over the place, different sizes and whatnot. This is by the brand Tap Out. Just happened to be the one that was there and probably cheapest. So that's what I picked up. But there are ones that are just like one solid piece. It doesn't have any lumps. So personal preference, whatever you like, you should get. But I do find it really, really, really important to roll out after running. So I'll either roll out first and then do some yoga, or I'll do yoga and then roll out, but I find it really important. Otherwise, especially for me, I'll just get a lot of like leg cramps, and that's just really, really uncomfortable. So I also, like I said, I do yoga, so basically just stretching. I use the Yoga Studio app, and that one is a paid app, so you have to see if it's worth it for you. I use it on my phone or on the Apple TV, just depending on where I am. But I really do like it. It's a good one. It has a collection that's specific for after running, so it just focuses on your leg and like hips and whatnot, and I think it's really good. So I really like it, but It is paid for, so if you don't feel like you want to pay for it, there's a lot of other apps out there that are free, or just look up YouTube videos. There's so many out there and they're really, really helpful. So that's my last recommendation. Definitely stretch, definitely roll out. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any tips for me, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. Take care, guys. Bye.